Coming up on the sports desk, surfing is what's up this winter. We've got not one but two tournaments at Torrance Beach to take you to, and the waves and moves did not disappoint. We've got West High wrestling news. Want a sport outside the box? How about bowling? We hit the lanes at Torrance's own Bolero for a pin party. Hiking, too, is a sport of choice for some. We're taking you to Madrona Marsh to get our exercise on. Get ready for the indoor soccer league at our local YMCA. A little bit of soccer, a pinch of futsal, and you've got yourself a whole new game. Plus, two ECC football stars get honored, and one South High Senior and CIF Southern Section champ, QB, gets his second offer to play college ball. We've got the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Let's get things started right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Sports Desk, your one source for all things Torrance sports. I am your host, Lesley Robbins, bringing you a gateway to the brightest sports stars and hottest sports spots in Torrance. Before we get to the good stuff, we want to hear from you. Here are the social media stats. I'm at Lesley Mia. The show is at the Sports Desk TV. We've got email, Facebook. Tell us what's going on and what we need to know, because when it comes down to it, the show is all about you. Now let's get you in the know with some numbers. Surfing and Southern California go hand in hand. So the annual Ratopia Surf Classic recently came to Torrance Beach, and so you know we had to send our cameras there. Justin Thompson has the story.
Thanks, Lesley. I'm here at Torrance Beach for the 15th annual Ratopia Surf Classic, a yearly charity competition whose proceeds are donated to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
The event has raised nearly $150,000 over 15 years, and we had a chance to speak with Jenna Newbern, who's been here since the start.
When I first started doing it, I was in college, and Nick Weber, who organizes it, was my college friend, and I was actually diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma at the time, and so I was kind of like the honored guest, I guess. And yeah, just over the years, it's really cool to see the younger kids start to surf more, and it's also really cool to see all of our friends still come from Santa Barbara and Los Angeles, and it's just a great event to get everyone together.
And Jenna speaks for everyone at the event when she says how much the community's support means.
Well, first of all, it's just amazing that all these people come out to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Every year they raise over $10,000, so it's pretty incredible. I'm a direct benefactor of that, which is just awesome.
So you have a year to practice if you want to compete in the surf contest next year. But even if you're not a surfer, you're bound to have fun at this event.
I mean, it's just like come out to the beach. Like you said, we have tons of different events. You don't have to just be a surfer. We have a pie eating contest, a running race. We're going to add a yoga class. There's a costume division. There's going to be a push-up competition later. So it's just like a really great way for everybody in your family to get involved, like whether you're young, old, surf, don't surf. Just kind of come out and support. And there's endless amounts of donuts and peanut butter and jellies. So it's really something for everyone.
Keeping the ocean love alive, the South Bay Board Riders Club Surf Contest, held by local shop Dive and Surf, also recently went down, and the talent out there did not disappoint. Melanie Chacon has more.
It's a beautiful day here at Torrance Beach. We've got clear sunny skies and great waves. We're checking out a surf contest put on by South Bay Board Riders Club and hosted by Dive and Surf. Let's cut to the action.
Today we have Dive and Surf hosting the South Bay Board Rider Surf Contest. This is the first one of 2020, which is awesome. We do this every year. This is something that we do to bring people together in the South Bay. It's always fun. We always bring a lot of new vendors. This year we have a new wax company, We have Dive and Surf, of course, and all the other brands that helped us out. All the kids and everybody who get to come out here today win some goodies and get to surf some good waves and be with good people, and they always know where to come dive and surf to get their stuff. So it's definitely a good event for Dive and Surf, and we always try hard to make it fun for everybody.
So we've been around for a little over 10 years. We had our 10-year anniversary in November of last year, and it was founded by myself and three other friends, Derek Levy, Mike Balzer, Dan Bradford, and it was a way to bring surfing back into kind of the core of the community. We have all different ages, from little kids, 5, 6 years old. We call it microgram assist division, where their dads push them into whitewater waves, on up to 70-year-old people surfing. So there's 11 different divisions with age groups in between, both men and women, boys and girls.
I was surfing in the men's open division for shortboarding, so there was 5 people out in the water today, and they give you a 15-minute heat. They basically score your top 2 waves. You have a 10-wave limit. I got 3rd in my heat, so it's not too bad. I'll surf again, which I'm really thankful for, but it's basically just to spend a fun day down here and interact with a bunch of fun people and make sure everybody's stoked and having a good time. I was riding a Surf Tech Hayden Shapes board. So on my heat, actually Joe set me up with the 5.9. I ride a 5.7, so it was a little bit nicer to have more float and more board underneath my feet, especially for smaller waves. So had a really fun time riding that.
I think I did okay. It was a little rough at first, but then I was just pretty relaxed and I just went out to have fun. And I caught some fun rights. I didn't do a practice surf before, so I was just going into the water dry. And it was a bit slow going because the waves are smaller, but it was really fun. I really don't have a game plan. I just want to go out, catch some waves, and have fun. And I'm really talkative, so I like to talk to my competitors and get to know them. I'm just really happy to be here. It's such a beautiful day at the beach, and I'm doing what I love with my friends, so I couldn't ask for a better day.
Okay, coming up, we've got bowling, futsal, and hiking. Oh my! One West High wrestler continues to win, plus some local football players continue to shine even after their seasons have ended. Stay tuned.
I've given a lot of thought to this, and I'm here to announce my retirement from sports. Soccer, tennis, volleyball, I've taken my game as far as it can go. The pressure it takes to play at 9 is not what I expected when I started at 5. I'm done with parents picking apart my every move when I just need time to figure it out on my own. I'm through with the coaches that think I'm not strong enough or smart enough, even though my body and brain are still growing. I'll miss my teammates, but I obviously can't compete at this level. Should I try another sport? I think it's a little late for that. So I'm just going to retire. Any questions?
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Lesley Robbins here. Bowling is a sport, if you haven't heard. The PBA, Professional Bowlers Association, airs on ESPN, and there are bowling leagues all across the country. For example, check this out. My parents, Jeff and Sandy, are even on a very competitive bowling league. Now, they do not live in Torrance, but there are leagues and bowling alleys just like theirs in our neck of the woods. Justin Thompson has more on this sport/favorite pastime from Torrance's own Bolero.
Thanks, Lesley. Growing up, I was never much of a bowler, but the facilities here at Bolero Torrance might change that. Let's take a look.
In addition to 40 bowling lanes, Bolero also has a huge arcade, pool tables, cornhole, a sports bar, and a lounge area. Since expanding on the traditional concept of a bowling alley and renovating 3 years ago, things have taken off at Bolero.
We do have leagues, Sunday through Thursday. Fridays and Saturdays, no leagues. It's just all open to the public. We did a remodel about 3 years ago. Ever since then, business has been booming. We have 40 lanes here, 2 pool tables. We have cornhole, beer pong tables, and a giant Jenga. So business has been really great. I think it's the different things that we have to offer. You know, it's not just bowling. We have the arcade. You know, we have the pool tables. And we have different things to offer, whether you're just a league bowler or if you're just coming in for recreation.
And we had the chance to speak with a recreational bowler who is quickly making Bolero one of his go-to hangouts.
It's a pretty cool spot. I like it. It's a pretty cool chill area, like over here. You get to play Jenga, got some few beers. It's pretty fun. The fire's pretty warm, so you get to have a pretty nice time. And yeah, it's not bad. You get to play some bowlers. I believe they have like a night version where they turn off the lights and they get to have a little nice like neon experience. So it's not bad. It's a pretty fun experience coming here.
Bolero makes getting on a lane simple and quick, and with promotions running year-round, it's no surprise this alley is packed.
Either book a lane or you can just walk in. Either way, all reservations go through our sales department, so you can book through them, or you can just come in and walk in. You don't actually have to reserve a lane. So we offer limited bowling Monday nights at 8, Thursday nights at 9, Friday nights at 10, and then we also have half-price games on Sundays at 7 o'clock. It's $4 for the games.
The price is right, so head on down to Bolero and you might find yourself as impressed as this first-time bowler was.
I was really surprised. Actually, when I walked in, I didn't know that a bowling alley could have so many activities. And we came in, we were like, okay, so what are we going to do? And it was a 45-minute wait, so therefore the bowling alley will be, impacted with a bunch of people. So the environment was really cool.
On to more folks having fun. The YMCA's Indoor Soccer League is quite unique as it combines the rules of futsal and indoor soccer. It has a cool background too. The league was organized by a volunteer last year. His name is Victor, who actually donated all of the player uniforms to help get the league started. Let's get to know the program and some of its players.
We've actually been playing here every Sunday. Then we just started having a league because we wanted to get it a little bit more competitive and have a little bit more fun, have it organized. It's been pretty fun lately. I've played soccer since, I'm from Yemen, so soccer is the only sport over there. Coming to America was like when I got to find out about football and baseball and all the other sports. And I did try those, but soccer's always been, something that I really love to do. I guess you could say I've been playing it for the last 15 years.
I've been playing soccer all my life, since I can walk up and kicking a ball. At first it was a little bit of a struggle getting to know how to play because I'm not used to playing futsal, but with time people kind of help you out a little bit and you start to learn how to play really good. The league just started a few months ago. We're down to 3 teams because we have a shortage this year. It's been really fun. We have new people and we're making new friends. For the league we play a certain number of games and we keep coming down to we count up how many points each team has and how many goals, that type of thing. And then eventually we'll have a championship. The last 2, first and second place team, they'll play for a championship. Teams like this are important because they bring people together. You make new friends. You keep yourself in shape, and it's just fun to play soccer.
It's so much fun. Honestly, I wish there were a lot more girls that would come play here. Usually there's only myself and another person, but I think it really shows that women can also play. It doesn't have to be just girls or just guys, and it's all about showing that women have as much talent as the guys and can even juke guys and all that. I've been playing since I was about 3, so basically all my life. My family's from Brazil, so that's a major that's food to Brazilians. Everyone always plays soccer and I in my blood. I'd say soccer is my passion. It's the one thing that I'm so happy when I do, and whenever I do it, I can really be creative with myself and just, I don't have to think about any problems. I'll just go on the field and play.
I live here in the community in Torrance, and I'm a member here at the Y, and I saw that they have a soccer league, and I love playing soccer, so I just thought I would join. Since I was about 5 years old, I've been playing soccer. So it's actually a combination of futsal and indoor soccer, because we actually play the walls in bounds, but the end lines we play out of bounds. And it's fun because it's fast paced and there's less players, so you actually get more touches on the ball than you would in a normal outdoor game. Whether you're fairly new to the game or you've been playing for a long time, everyone here is really friendly, and you'll have a really good time playing. I think these programs are really important for the community because I think as we move on as a society with digital media, there's less human interaction. And playing in a league, whether it's soccer, basketball, volleyball, whatever that is, having that social interaction with other humans, I think is important because I think we start to lose that a little bit as a society.
And in wrestling news, West High's Baron Gaunt finished 6th at 170 pounds at the Five Counties Invitational, hosted at Fountain Valley High. Now, Baron is one of the top wrestlers in the South Bay this season and recently signed with Vanguard University. He was a CIF Southern Section finalist and finished 4th at the CIF Southern Section Masters Meet last season and ended the year by going 2-2 at the state tournament. Okay, coming up, football fever never goes away as more accolades and offers pour in for our boys. Plus, we've got hiking, running, walking. How about we're making Madrona Marsh your go-to outdoor gym? Stay tuned.
Sport is the common denominator in the world. And if there's any place where there's equality, it's really in sports.
RISE stands for the Ross Initiative in Sports for Equality. We're dedicated to promoting understanding, respect, and equality in sports and beyond. With the country struggling with race, we believe it's time for the sports industry to come together and really unite the nation.
We want people to speak up, take the pledge, and rise up against racism.
And we'll rise up.
I pledge to treat everyone with respect, and dignity. I will not tolerate discrimination or harassment of any kind. I will speak up whenever I know discrimination is happening.
And I will stand up,
Get up, rise up for victims. Take the pledge at risetowin.org.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Lesley Robbins here. Torrance has beautiful places to get your walking, running, and hiking on. Melanie Chacon recently spent time at one of these special spots, Torrance's Madrona Marsh.
Today we're in a little bit of a different environment. We're not on a field, we're not at a stadium, we're not inside of a gym watching a game. Today we're outside in nature, and we're going to be discussing the benefits of hiking and the low impact options that we have to be physically fit right here in our own community at the Madrona Marsh Preserve and Nature Center. Let's go check it out.
So Madrona Marsh is an incredibly special place in the South Bay, City of Torrance. It's a 45-acre preserve that was basically saved in the 80s. The city was awarded the land and deeded the land, and then officially became Madrona Marsh Preserve. And now we have this incredible nature center that was built in 2001. We're heavily supported by Friends of Madrona Marsh, which is our nonprofit that help really make programs happen and restoration projects. But the preserve itself has over 750 species of plants and animals thriving. It's a place where plants and animals can thrive, but also people too. Physical exercise is really important, and this is a place where you can gain your strength. We get people that want to hike Mount Whitney or hike, Orange County trails or LA County trails. This is a great place for them to start. There's low elevation, there's no incline. So it's a great stepping stone or first step to getting out and learning about hiking. You have goals to become an avid hiker. This is a great place to begin that process, to discover what is hiking? Am I able to do it? Do I enjoy it? It's a great place to start and exercise. So here at Madrona Marsh, we really are grateful that we can work with our community to give them the opportunity to be in nature. And that's important for many reasons. It's important for our mental health, but also our physical health. And we're so busy in life and we're on our electronics. This is an opportunity to remove yourself from that. One of the things we do is we work with local corporations such as Honda and Saatchi and Marriott. They actually encourage their staff to come over here once a week, either participate in restoration, being in nature, but also exercise. We get a group that comes every Wednesday. They spend their lunch hour exercising, and I think it's great the corporations and companies continue to encourage their staff to be healthy physically and mentally. One of the other things is healthcare providers will actually encourage or prescribe part of the therapy for physical and mental health for them to come to Madrona. Walk the preserve weekly, daily, whatever it is. And it's really a place where people can heal, and physically, emotionally, mentally. And we're grateful that we're able to provide that opportunity.
If you're an athlete recovering from an injury, or you just want to be outside and active, consider Madrona Marsh for your physical rehab, or just for a good old-fashioned walk outside.
And now to the football field. The season may be over, but the spotlight continues to shine on some of our boys. Starting off at ECC, 2 players have been given some postseason All-State, All-American, and All-Region honors. Both sophomores, Robert Ferrel and Victor Arteaga, were named to the Region 3 All-State First Team Offense. Robert was also named to the All-State All-American First Team Offense as an all-purpose player. Arteaga was a force on the offensive line. He appeared in all 11 games for the Warriors this season after playing in 7 games in his freshman year. And, of course, Drew Nash, our CIF Southern Section champion QB, just received more good news about life after high school. He just tweeted out, "Blessed to have received my second offer from McPherson University." That is actually in Kansas. Now, if you remember, Drew received his first offer from Ottawa University in Arizona. Speaking of Drew, the QB plus some of his other South High teammates have been chosen by the Lions Club for its 56th annual 2020 West Torrance Lions All-Star Football Game. Check out the South and North rosters right there up on the screen. Some stellar talent from South, North, West, and Bishop Montgomery. They will be representing Torrance big time. The game is, of course, being played at El Camino College on January 25th, and you know we will be there. This annual game takes senior players from 28 high schools who are selected from early nominations by the Lions All-Star Committee and head coaches of the contest. It's a contest that is actually the longest continuous running football All-Star game on the West Coast. And the best part, the proceeds benefit local charities. And on that note, that is going to do it for this episode. We will see you back here next week. In the meantime, here are the social media stats. I'm at Lesley Mia. The show is at the Sportsdesk TV. We've got email, Facebook. Be sure to keep in touch and take us behind your scenes. For everyone here at the Sports Desk, I'm Lesley Robbins. Thanks for watching.